Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the shop in a special after-school edition. I've got two more of Wilton's finest seniors here. We have Carter Drake Metzger, and we have Cade Serrata with us. Welcome to the program, guys. Did you see your buddies that were on here the other week?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We had some fun. I learned some stuff, and so hopefully we get to do the same thing with you guys. First, Carter, I want to start with you. Have you always been from Wilton?
Yes, I have. I started here, I think, back at, I forget what it's called, but I forget what it's called, but it was the place down by, it's right by the church down there.
Zion?
Yeah, Zion.
Oh.
Started there a little while ago, and then, and then went to school there. Then went to preschool in Wilton.
Great. Wonderful. Cade, how about you?
Yeah, I've always been from Wilton. I started at Zion also. So went from there and then to preschool at Wilton.
Wonderful. You know, and I need to bring up the fact that you guys were on the football team. Go Beavers, right?
Thank you.
What positions did you guys play?
I played D tackle and left guard.
Okay.
I'm receiver and outside linebacker.
Wonderful. And you guys are involved in some other sports too, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
Baseball, track, and football.
All right.
So I did football, I did wrestling this past year. I swam prior to this at Muscatine, and I did track. I'm not able to compete this year. I get a surgery in my wrist in about a week and a half.
Oh, you do? What kind of surgery?
My ulnar bone's a little too long, so I need to get it shortened.
What bone is that?
It's the right along here.
So like the long forearm bone?
Yeah.
And it's too long?
Yep.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
What do they do? Just pull it out and file it down?
They're gonna go in. They're gonna cut it, just cut out a section of it, and just make it shorter.
That's wild. Is that a common thing?
I mean,
Like when you go in and you meet with the docs and stuff, are they like, oh yeah, we'll just have you come in and we'll just
Basically,
do
yeah.
and shave her down and you'll be all right.
yeah, that's kind of what they said. But I said, we went through the whole thing, like asked all of it, and like it's a pretty straightforward process. They said, I mean, they go in, they're gonna cut out a section of it, and it should heal in about 3 months. By then, it'll be completely healed. I'll be back to 100%, ready to go.
So, and when is the surgery?
December 16th.
Well, that's coming up fast.
Yeah.
You nervous? Have you ever gone under the knife?
Uh,
Have you ever had any other surgeries?
I think so. Yeah, I had my appendix removed like freshman year, I think. But other than that, I think that was the last one.
What was that like? I'm still holding on to my appendix. I'm hoping I go my whole life with it.
I mean, mine was a pretty lame story. I mean, I just wasn't too hungry. I mean, that's a red flag for my parents. So, I mean, it says something about me a little bit. But I just had a sharp pain and told them about it. And they're like, might need to take you in.
And so then it was just like, oh yeah, appendix, let's yank that sucker out.
Yeah,
It's not paying rent anyway, so let's kick it out.
exactly.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So, well, good luck on the surgery. Hey, you gotta let me sign your cast, right?
We'll do.
You better stop in here. You get to sign my wall when we're done here, so I
You
get to
get to
sign
sign
your
my- yeah.
cast. All right. Kate, how about you? Have you ever had any surgeries or
Nope.
no broken pinkies or anything like that?
Nope. The only thing I've had is a dislocated finger.
And what happened? Your dad just grab it and straighten it back out?
The physical therapist did, yeah.
Good. Speaking of your dad, you are part of some Wilton coaching royalty at this point. You are the son of Jake Serrata.
Yep.
He has been the baseball coach for how many years now? Do you know?
I think it's around 25 or so.
Wow. I can't believe it's been 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad was so the baseball team that I was on was his first year of coaching. And I remember it was a big deal to play against Davenport West because your grandpa was the coach of that team.
Yep.
So that was always kind of a fun game to get to do for Serrata household bragging rights.
Yeah. My grandpa was a longtime coach there at Davenport West, Hall of Fame coach there too.
Is your grandpa's name Tom? Is that right?
Yep, Tom Serrata.
So what's he up to these days?
Retired. Mostly just comes to all of our sporting events for me and my sister.
Oh man, you know that's the dream of every grandparent, to just be retired and still, you know, have enough wherewithal about you to be able to come and, you know, enjoy all the sporting events. And so that's great. When did he retire?
Oh, I have no clue.
Probably a little while ago.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your sister.
Mhm.
What's she up to?
She's a junior at Cornell College playing softball.
Good for her. You guys get along, or do you fight?
We used to fight quite a bit, but not anymore. We get along pretty well now, I think.
Well, that's good. That's good. How about you, Carter? You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got an older sister who is currently a sophomore at MCC. And I got two younger brothers. They're juniors and twins right now at Wilton. They're twins and juniors at Wilton. Probably said that weird.
So you have a pair of twin brothers.
Yes.
You know, I don't think that's very often you end up having twins go through the school up at Wilton. I didn't even know there were twins up there. Tell me a little bit about that. Is that weird? Like, I'm sure, and let me preface this. It's probably like tiring to be asked about twin siblings all the time, so forgive me. But natural curiosity, I'm sure there's people watching, they're like, what is that like? And I'm going to try not to ask the standard question like, well, can you tell them apart or anything like that? But what is that like growing up with twins? Is it kind of fun?
I mean, it's no different than two other brothers. I mean,
You can tell them apart.
Yeah, I can tell them apart for the most times at least. They get mad when I can't. Like if I'm looking from across the room, it'll be hard sometimes. But other than that, I can tell them 9 times out of 10. They don't take advantage of it though. I mean, never once did they try to go, "You're Tommy, I'm Nick," and try to changing names or clothes and whatnot.
Yeah.
They don't take advantage of it. They're missing out.
Well, like I see on, you know, social media, different TikTok videos and stuff where people who are twins, you can get a huge following just by doing day-to-day pranks on people, right? Like the whole escalator thing and all that.
That's it. I mean, they're both very down to earth. Nick's on the football team, Tommy's on the basketball. I mean, they're just very much a head down, do your own thing kind of guy. And I think that kind of sums them up for the most part. I mean, they just kind of keep to themselves.
Cade, what are you into other than sports?
Not a whole lot, honestly.
That's your thing.
Yeah, mostly just sports. That's it.
Do you have a job? Do you
Nope.
ever work?
Nope.
Never mowed a lawn?
I mow our lawn.
Okay.
I mow the baseball field too sometimes for my dad.
Oh, well, and rightfully so, right?
Yeah.
You can't have the old man taking care of all the stuff up there, and you sitting at home, with the air conditioning unit blowing in your face.
Yeah.
How about you, Carter?
I used to be a lifeguard in Wilton, actually.
At the pool before they ripped her down?
Before they ripped them down, yeah. That was probably the best job ever. My job was to sit there, relax at the pool most days. There wasn't a whole lot of people, but no, my job was to sit there, hang out with people, just make sure people weren't being stupid.
Did you guys ever go to the pool when you were younger and like hang out there for the day? Was that still a thing? I know it was when I was growing up. Like you'd ride your bike to the pool and you'd swim there all day and eat Funyuns and swim until your eyes were beet red and burnt from the chlorine.
I mean, yeah, that was probably my childhood as well.
I always have a pool at my house, and I always had friends over swimming at my house. I went to the pool for PE.
What's your social media platform of choice? Like when you wake up in the morning and you look at the little devil sitting on the nightstand and you pick up your phone, like what's the first app you're opening?
Snapchat.
I'm opening up Instagram.
Yeah.
Watch some reels and everything like that.
So you're an Instagram reel.
Yeah.
And on Snapchat, so Snapchat is just not a platform I've ever been on.
Mm-hmm.
How does it operate? Like what draws you to that? Is it just messaging people or
Just messaging people, yeah. I got a lot of friends who are at college now, so just getting in touch is a big part of it.
Okay, help me understand this, because for me, I feel like texting is just still an easier way to send messages back and forth. Like I got a guy who works for me. His name's always something Adam, right? It's always something with the guy, right? But he's a great dude, right? I love Adam. But he'll be riding in the truck with me, and all of a sudden I'll just see him like, and then he does this. I'm like, did you just send a picture of yourself to someone with a He's like, well, yeah, I'm on Snapchat. And I'm like, that just seems so odd to me. Is that how it works? Like, can you just send a message, and why not just do it through a text? Or is it the allure of the message disappearing?
I think it's a little bit of the message disappearing, but also, I mean, like, you can get a picture of your face, which is a little more personal sometimes. Like, if you're having a conversation with a close friend or somebody else, I mean, just being able to see each other's face kind of is like, just almost like you're talking to them. And that's how I see it. Like,
So if I snapped you and I said, what are you doing? Like, would you, is the knee-jerk reaction to send me a selfie picture and then be like, I'm at hoo-ha? Right? Is that how it works?
Or you can just have a picture of hoo-ha. I mean, you can just, of your food or whatnot. I mean, you can,
And it's easier than just sending a picture text.
I mean, yeah, you can always put the text on top of it as well.
Okay. And God, I sound like such an old bastard, right? I sound like, I'm sorry, I sound like I'm 90 years old here, but maybe I just need to get on Snap. Will you put Snapchat on my phone? Okay, Casey's gonna put Snapchat on my phone, and I'm gonna have to snap you, right? Are you on Snapchat, Cade?
Yep.
Okay, am I on the right track here?
Mm-hmm. You can also send videos too. You don't have
Oh,
to
yeah.
send text.
Okay, well, maybe that's better, especially for all the Android people out there that ruin all the threads, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, group chats are also really easy. I mean, it's
Yeah.
also like,
Okay,
I
now
think-
I'm digging it. All right.
yeah, like you can. It doesn't matter what phone you have, but like group chats, like as long as you have them added, you're good. You can
Also-
put them all in group chat and you're set.
You can also send your FaceTimes and calls on Snapchat too.
So everybody can be on there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So it's just a live video chat,
yeah,
right? I hate the Android guy. He wrecks the thread. I guess you guys don't have to worry about navigating through that, because we have like group threads with us old folks, right? And it's inevitable. You go to send a video, and the dude with the Android wrecks the thread, and the video shows up all pixelated and small. But I guess you guys have outsmarted that mousetrap.
yeah.
Okay. Plug your handles quick.
Oh, I don't know my handle.
What's your Instagram page?
Cade_S19.
Okay.
I have no clue.
No clue.
Not off the top of my head. No.
I'll just have to start snapping, different Drake Metzgers until I find the right guy, right?
It's not hard to find. It's not hard.
All right. So I heard a rumor that you were into therapy dogs.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So we have 2 therapy dogs right now. We have a Saint Bernard named Issa. She goes to work with my mom. She's a special education consultant.
Okay.
So she works with special needs kids in classrooms, one-on-one. Having a therapy dog is great for that. Just being able to work with multiple kids, being able to work just in the classroom, one-on-one, with different needs as well. I mean, that's really helpful. And then my sister has one, a German Shepherd named Ricky. So she takes him to nursing homes first Sunday every month. I think the plan is at some point, so she works at the U. The plan at some point is to maybe get her and him working together, maybe a couple times a month, a couple times a week there, but as of now, that's just up in the air.
Will you check Carter's mic? It seems like it's super loud. Maybe we got him cranked up a little too high there. All right. That already sounds better. Okay, you still hot on there, Carter?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
maybe turn him up just a little bit. Okay, so can you make money with the therapy dogs? Like, does your sister use it as like a business?
No. We just, everything we do, we kind of donate, if that makes sense. Like, I guess it's kind of volunteering. Like, we go to the nursing home in Muscatine. They check in, make sure it's okay to bring them, make sure it's okay, like the time's okay and everything else. If they're willing to have us, we'll come in, we'll hang out with the residents, and let the dogs kind of do their thing.
So this is totally voluntary.
Yeah.
You're just doing good work.
Hmm.
I was chatting with the other guys about this the other day. Is there a desire to, among especially seniors, to have jobs, to make money, but you're just under too much of a time constraint?
See, I would love to have a job, but like with sports and everything, I'm like too busy to get a job. But I love making money. Like whatever I can do to get money,
Yeah.
I will do whatever I can to get money.
Is there like discussions among your groups of friends, like, hey, you know, we should start doing this, or we should start this little side gig, or is there not even any time to do that? Or maybe this is the better question. Is there anybody up at the school that seems to have kind of a cool little side gig that they're doing, that they're making a little bit of extra cheese with?
I don't know as a side gig per se, but Max Mueller, his parents own the, what is it, the Underground? Is that what
Port
it's
City
called? Port
Underground.
City, yeah, Port City Underground, Muscatine. He works there and is doing well, it seems like.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do after you graduate? You're going to college? You're going to
Yep.
go join the workforce?
So I'm gonna go to college. I'm committed.
Turn up Carter's mic. Okay.
So I'm currently committed to Bemidji State University up in northern Minnesota for football. So I'm looking to study social work when I get there as well.
That's the kind of the thing your family's already doing.
Yeah.
What do you know what kind of got the whole family into social work and the therapy dogs and everything else?
I have no clue. I know I enjoy it though. Like I gotta see what my mom does in a day. And I've been with my dad is, I can't tell you the title now, but he oversees a couple halfway houses. So I gotta see what that's like as well. I just know I want to help people. I think social work is the best way to do that.
That's incredible. Because you don't hear a lot of young people saying that, especially young athletic guys, you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty special. You got to have a pretty big heart to do that, because it's kind of a thankless job, right?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's I don't know of any very many billionaire, you know, social workers, but you do it because you're truly helping people, and there's not enough of them out there.
Yeah.
Good for you. What the heck are you gonna do, Cade?
I'm committed to Loras College to continue my football career, and I'm gonna major in sports management.
Good for you. Okay, I have a new thing, and you guys are gonna be my guinea pigs for it.
Hit me.
I bought this thing called a delve deck. Have you guys seen this? It's like a whole deck of cards. So I'm going to read one just to kind of get your beak wet here. And it's just a random list of questions you can ask complete strangers to get to know them a little bit. So like if I pull this one out, I'll just answer this. I don't even know what this says. What is your favorite little luxury that you allow yourself? I'll tell you what it is. I have an infrared sauna at home, and I have two young kids. Our daughter is 11. Our son is 9. We love them, but our house is chaotic. We've got 2 dogs. Sometimes you just want to unwind. So I put this infrared sauna out in the garage, and it's like a box in a room, and it's like a private little getaway, and you just sit in there and you just cook like a big fat piece of bacon for like an hour, and you just sweat, and you get out of the thing and you feel like you've just stepped out of the fountain of youth. Have you guys ever been in a sauna, like a dry heat sauna with an infrared ones?
Yeah. Oh, not a dry heat one, I don't think. But I've been in
Like a wet sauna.
Yeah. The YMCA had one, so I go there a couple of times. When I lived with friends and whatnot.
Yeah, the one down in Muscatine?
Yeah.
That's a nice Y. Back when I was you guys' age, that place was a dump. And it's super nice now. They've pumped quite a bit of money into it. Their weight room's nice. They've got a lot of nice amenities now. So, okay. All right. I'm going to have you draw one here. Cade, let's see. You just pick a random one here.
What was your last straw with someone you stopped speaking to?
Oh, I feel like we're a couple girls sitting here. Like, oh. You don't have to give names, but do you have a specific scenario?
There was this girl I was talking to,
Okay.
and I heard some rumors about her getting with another guy while we were dating, then we broke up, then we started talking again.
Yeah.
But then I heard rumors about when we were dating the first time that she was hooking up with another guy. So once I heard that was it for me.
The late great Merle Haggard used to call that guy a friendly Henry. You know, the friendly Henry creeping over my fence when I'm out of town. Yeah, we don't want no friendly Henrys. Well, okay, well, good. All right, well, Carter, well, sorry to hear about that, but you know what? I think you got your stuff together.
Yeah.
I don't think you got any problems there. So, you know, you probably got lucky. All right, Carter, draw one here. All right.
Thing from the middle. Which hobby's popularity will you never understand? Ooh. Trying to think here.
Are you a collector? Like you walked in here and saw all this crap all over the walls.
I get that.
Okay.
I mean, I love Pokemon cards. I mean, that's. But I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to give you one mulligan then, and I'm
All
going to
right,
draw
all
for
right.
you. I'm going to draw a new one out of the Delve deck. You can flip that thing, get that thing out of here. All right, Carter Drake Metzger. What did you think was cool when you were a kid that you cringe at now?
Ooh, there's a lot of things. Probably, looking back on it, like all the parkour videos, I thought those were awesome growing up. That or like the
Time out. What's a parkour video?
Have you never seen like
And I can promise you, I'm not the only dumbass who doesn't know what a parkour video
I'm
is.
trying to think of how to describe it here. Like
Were they videos that you would watch on like YouTube or?
yeah,
Okay, all right.
You watch them on YouTube. Basically, it's people doing all these athletic jumps, like jumping from building to building, or just like making jumps from one end of something to
There's
another.
another name for that. There's another name for that where it's like these stunt jumps. Because people die doing that.
Yeah, stunt jumps is perfect. Actually, I think that's exactly how I would describe it.
And so now you won't watch it because you're almost supporting.
No, I mean I think it got to a point though where it was just like it's either it's extreme or it's just kind of like eh. And
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You can only push the envelope so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unbelievable. We just got to know kind of Carter Drake Metzger, Cade Serrata. Now, here's going to be the fun part. I want you to nominate somebody. Now, I want you to nominate a female each. Because as much as I'd love to just sit here and have dude talk with everybody, I want to get to know everybody up at that school. And I don't necessarily want to talk sports the whole time. Yeah. I love the performing arts. I love music. I love theater. We can do dance. We can do anybody. But I want you right now to nominate somebody. I'm going to start with you, Cade. Who are you going to nominate to come in here and sit in the ultra comfortable green velvet seat?
I think Kirsten Zeiser would be a really good one.
Is that Brad's daughter?
Yep, she's really artistic. She's really good at art, and I believe she's in choir too.
Wonderful. Which, by the way, does choir? Is that who still does the variety show?
Yes, I believe so.
Have you guys ever gone?
Mm-hmm. I'm in band, so I perform in it every year.
Band performs at the variety show?
Yeah.
Really? They never used to do that.
That's it. Band, I think choir does, right?
Yeah, choir's in it.
Okay.
And then people can do their own things as well, obviously. Like, if you want to do your own performance, you can do that.
Yeah. We used to do some fun skits at the variety show. I don't think I can tell. I don't know if I want to tell that story right now, but somewhere there are some VHS tapes of, I'll put it to you this way. we went through the dress rehearsals all the way through all the normal practices in choir for the variety show, the dress rehearsals, everything. And then I would just add a little bit more once it came nighttime or when it came showtime. And man, I hope I can dig up those tapes because I'd love to show them and put them out there for some reels because those were some knockouts. But anyway, go ahead, Carter. Who are you going to nominate?
I'm gonna go Violet Legrand.
Okay, tell me about Violet.
She's in band. She plays the alto sax. Pretty sure she's also in choir, and I don't know if she still does, but I think she does taekwondo. I think.
Love it. Even if she used to.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so we're gonna nominate Violet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna post this on TikTok, so you gotta like tag them in it, right?
Yep.
You gotta snap Google them. Okay, we're gonna do Violet and who?
Kirsten Zeiser.
And Kirsten. Okay, well I'm sure they're watching. I'm sure they're going, I freaking hate you guys. Hey, best of luck. It seems like you guys have your act together. I'm so glad that you guys came in. I think I speak for the community when I say I'm proud of you guys. It seems like you're doing really good things. And that's my goal, is to get to know all these seniors and find out all the good things that you guys are doing. Because ultimately, some of you need to stick around here and continue making this community wonderful. So thanks. And thank you guys all for watching. And I guess we'll see you at the next after school episode. Peace.